Guys, in fact, today we want to have a different topic, but I realized that we have received today another 55 questions and answers for the spiritual hygiene from the class. Yesterday we finished up, today we had some more. So now we are preparing that part of it. I did not do a full preparation, I just had a little bit thing. So most of them are going to be question and answers, and from here. So if you have any question, please put out here. Let's concentrate on this topic. Okay, so we can all learn a lot. I'm sure a lot of people out there want to learn. And a lot of people out there just simply want here because they want some healing and things like that. Eh? So you have to follow the protocol. Like some people were saying, my cancer is not completely healed. Okay. Now let us tell you all everything. PVH will have to follow, like all that we're talking about, we have to follow. And even after following all that, you may not get healed. Simply because it could be karmic. We don't promise anybody anything. We tell you, we guide you how to heal. Start healing. We will heal you also. Many of them, when it comes to ultimately to do with karma, that's going to be very difficult. Okay? Sometimes you have got a very wrong emotion. Your wrong emotion may start up, everything end up being really bad. Now, how to come out of that emotion? How? Years and years of crying inside. Years and years of crying inside. Not 1 day, 2 days. Tens of years of crying inside. And then suddenly something goes wrong and you want to get healed. Not possible. Not possible. You hate yourself. You hate everything that you are. You hate being a woman. You hate being a man. You hate being this. You hate being that. And all that will eventually end up with all your cells shutting down and system is down. So when that happens, it's not going to work. So don't blame anybody. Don't blame PVH. Don't even blame the medical field or don't even build any alternative medicine. It's you who asked for that. And that's what happens. And now you cannot come out of it. Okay, guys? So please understand that. So please don't tell me I'm doing it, nothing's working. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe you're not allowing it to work. Okay. So when you're not allowing it to work, it's not going to work. Okay, right. In fact, just now I asked somebody. I had to talk to somebody. They're mentioning, I said, I'm not sure to say whether a Hindu or whatever, As a Christian, you go to one church, it's the same church. If you're a Catholic, you can go to 100 Catholic church, it's going to be the same. You have a problem, you go to one church. You can't say, oh, this church is not working. I'm going to go to the Catholic church in another city. Oh, that church is not working. I'm going to another church in another city. You don't do that. Go to one church, same like the Muslim. They go to mosque, they pray. Because every mosque is the same. Okay, but the Christian, you have got Methodist church, you got Seventh Adventist church, you got the Pentecostal church, you have got the Protestant church, you got a Catholic church, you got a Christian church, many churches. But if you're a Catholic, you just go to Catholic church and you don't go to the other churches. Like the Muslims, they don't have much variety, just a little bit thing, just one or two, that's all. But as a Hindu, you got many choices. Many choices. You go to Shiva temple, or Vishnu temple, or Rama temple, or Krishna temple, or Durga temple, Durga with the tiger, Durga with the lion. You go to Ganesha temple, you go this Ganesha, that Ganesha, young Ganesha, old Ganesha. You go to Muruga temple, one up the mountain, one here. You got 7 Muruga temples. You take a trip of all the 6 Muruga temples and come back and say, I finished my yatra. I've been to all the Muruga temples. You got so many choices. Understand? So like that, sometimes you have no choice. When it comes to karma, you have no choice. That's it. So the choice you make in this lifetime is very, very important. Is it karmically or something like that? So remember this, So we start a class today. It's the 21st of July, 2020. We're talking about questions on spiritual hygiene, part 2. I'm not sure we're going to have part 3. I think we got part 3 also. A lot of questions coming in. Okay, a lot of people asking questions. And remember, whatever we're talking, we are not here to upset anybody. These are pictures we have taken in the YouTube. We never go and put a hide camera and take a print on there. It's all on YouTube, and we're trying to explain. Just trying to explain this whole thing. That's all. You can accept it, you can accept it. If you can't accept it, there's nothing I can do about it or you can do about it. But always ask, deep inside you, there's a soul. Your soul is not a Muslim, it's not a Christian, it's not a Hindu, it's not. It's a soul. And the soul is the one who's going to go back to your causal body. And you can dirty it, you can torment it, you can pray to a shoe, you can pray to an animal, you can pray to whatever you want. No problem, go and pray. But the one is suffering tomorrow is the soul that's going to go up. So always think, the soul inside you, okay? That soul is the one that's going to go up and go through so much of things because it doesn't want to come back again and go through the same thing. It wants to go up. It wants to go up the ladder. Don't bring it down the ladder and then start all over again. It's very difficult. It's like someone telling you study very hard, you go out to university and you fail and you come out. So you can only get whatever job based on the qualification or what you have below that. Even on the 4th year you fail. You finish 3 years, you're still not a qualified engineer. What you can do, you understand, you finish 3 years, but they don't give you a degree and nobody give you a job. So like that, the soul has to go up. The soul has come to learn a lot of things. So give it the chance to learn. Think of your soul. Animals are animals. Don't pray to animals. Animals. Leave them. That's all. Okay? So now, questions on spiritual hygiene, part 2. Number 1, as usual, please bear with me. We'll go through this. Okay, yes, from these questions and answers, many of you will get answers. Many of you will get answers. Many of you. Something you've been asking for, no one tell you, I'm not sure. I'm not saying I've got the answers for everything. I am learning from every one of you. I am actually learning from every one of you. Okay? Right. Okay, this presents a founder's view and not supporting any individual belief system. Remember, it is not supporting any individual belief system. Number 1, huh? Okay, number 2, do's and don'ts. My name is Siva Vikraman Palani, Siva P. I'm going through all of these things. Ultimately, travel the world to teach and heal the poorest of the poorest, to receive and give more teaching to more difficult health, emotional and mental issues to all. That's what we want to do, ultimately. We want to help as many people as we can. Okay? Right? Good. Nice. Now, do's and don'ts, as usual, all of these things. No discussion. We talk about dark energy, soul, and white magic. We discuss. No healing. We're just trying to explain about religion, how people are all stuck. I'm just talking from your experience that you're telling me here. Okay, right? Good. Because we travel a lot of the world. We've seen many, many things. Not only the Indian continent, but also the South American continent, North American, European continent. We've been to many, many parts of this world, and we see people are suffering because of many, many things. Partly also because of religion and the wrong beliefs. You can say, it's my faith. Your faith can be wrong. Did you ask your soul? Is this faith correct? Did you ask your mind? Mind. Who programmed your mind? Who tell you this and that? Your father, your mother, your family, your community, your people around you? That's all. You cannot accept something else because you're tuned to something. You cannot accept. You're so staunch. Many of you people telling me, my father will not change, my father cannot change, my father don't want to change. It's like that. How? Yes, your children are changing because you're more educated, you see more things. But your father is so stuck. So I told you, I can't even change my own mother. She's going and she and my father and mother are going praying the back of the cup. When they're 60 years of wedding anniversary. Can you imagine? 60 years of wedding anniversary, they go and pray to the back of the cow, say thanking the cow. We don't even have a cow in the house. We don't even have a cow in the house. Why? So some fellow started and everybody's following. Huh? This whole thing. One guy start and every follow. One guy drink cow urine, everybody drink cow urine. Oh, it's good. It's in the Vedas. Huh? Some fellow must eat cow urine. And everybody follow. When you going to say no, stop it. When you going to say no, stop. That's it. Someone pretty snake, everybody pretty snake. I don't know. Okay, right? No touch, no plant therapy. Everybody above 5 years old can learn and heal themselves easily. And also do distant healing. Right? We do distant healing, yeah? Right, very good. Now, spiritual healing, number 1, Prana healing. Body heals itself, Prana is required. The more the Prana I have, the faster the body heals myself. Okay? Right. Our vision is we end with where families are healthy and enjoy a healthy life with the Prana while healing. We believe all people are made in the image of God, can heal themselves easily. Okay? Our mission has the birth of the human Prana while healing should be made available to everyone regardless of race and religion. Number 1, Prana is for all. Next, every home should be healing one. Every woman needs the healing one. Every woman needs the healing one. Yes. Okay? Right. Every person must be pain-free. Every animal needs to be pain-free. Every plant needs to be pain-free. That's it. Okay? Type of pain, physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. Right. Next. Physical pain, common to many. Headache, tooth pain, period pain, gastric pain, ulcer, all kind of stuff. Of course, all kind of medication and things like that. You do well, but do they cure you? Yes, pain gone. There's no cure for arthritis, either rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, no cure. Yes, pain. Painkillers, painkiller rest of your life. Okay? So I've seen pharmacies, they tell me that there's no cure. Your auntie has to suffer. She has to take painkillers or jab. That's it. There's no cure for arthritis. But they don't tell you to stop food either. They don't even change your diet. They don't tell you that also. They don't tell you. Because you know why? I'm a doctor. I'm a medicine person. I am not a dietitian. Go and see a dietitian. I'm not a psychiatrist. Go and see a psychiatrist. I don't give you that. I just give medicine. That's all. Right. Non-physical pain, excess sugar in blood, high fats and cholesterol, organs not working well, thyroid, heart, kidney, etc. Emotional pain, stress, frustration, depression, anxiety. Women are mostly affected. Okay. Now all these cures are emotional pain. Many people take such medicine every day. Some take many other years. Some will take many for many years. Okay. Mental pain, lunatic, and many more. Schizophrenia, bipolar, all kind of stuff. Okay. Right. And is this the really cure? Is the mental hospital the only cure? PVH wants to reduce this. PVH also want to reduce all of these things. PVH don't want you to become like this. Nobody should become like this. No, but find out the root cause, find a way, follow strictly, something good will happen. Diet, emotional healing, emotional hygiene, mental hygiene, physical hygiene, oral hygiene, ladies hygiene. You got to follow all of these things. You got to follow. And then things happen. Don't go test yourself. Don't go put yourself in fire and burn yourself. It's like crying, fire burn me, fire burn me. Stay away from the fire. That's all. Verbal hygiene. Remember? Verbal hygiene. What comes out of the mouth, what you say, and all that can affect you. I should talk about hearing by hygiene. What you should hear. That's what Gautama would say. Good sight, good hearing. Yeah, it's all in a form of hygiene. Yes, it's a form of hygiene. Right. Now, what stops the body from healing? Cords, psychic attack, wrong diet, bad habits, wrong emotion, failure of the immune system, autosuggestion, bacteria, virus, fungus, and etc. Okay? And finally, karmic condition. This is what as I told you about. This may not be, but ultimately this can be the thing that caused all of this problem. Karmically, something is going to go wrong. Even someone was yesterday they shared, they were saying that there was one Guruji coming down there. He was doing so many wrong things. He was mishandling women, and 3 of them took the trouble to go and hit that guy and kick him out and beat him up and send him back to India. Okay? So you touched something very wrong. Fine. It was done nicely and permanent and send him off. And what happened was the other guy, one of the guys died of an accident. So that guy would have done some lot of tantric. And this guy also had an accident. He was in the hospital, couldn't go. After we removed all of he's fine. Now he's fine. Like that, some tantric, they will do tantric. But these guys are born in the name of whatever they're talking about, in the name of this thing. They do tantric work. They use the God's name and do all the wrong things. And you don't know. Understand? God will not give you the powers unless He really wants to give you power. God, only the dark side give you all the powers. The dark side will give you powers. The dark side will give power anytime you want. It's like the gangster. The gangsters will do anything. But the policeman will not do anything. You have to make a report. He will see. He will come investigate. You make a report. Because you make a report doesn't mean you're correct. You may have burned and all. No. I must investigate what happened. Then after investigation, then you'll say, okay, you are wrong, and pay the fine or whatever it is, don't do it. But the gang says, no. He works the dark side. That's how the dark side works. Okay? So please remember this. It doesn't mean you have a picture of a God and somebody sit down there, it becomes godly. No. Okay? So I've seen a lot of cases like that. Just because they wear dressed nicely, they put a lot of long hair, they never shampoo, they put some white color dress, or they feel they're so great, and automatically they are recognized as, oh, he's a holy man. So you don't know, Right, good. Remember, your body wants to heal itself. Guys, remember, your body wants to heal itself, Right, next. Is health really in your hands? It has to be in your hands. Next is simple, just follow previous simple guidelines. You and your family can become healthier and stay healthy. Okay, now, Raju Naik from Hyderabad. I updated myself from all these lockdown spiritual classes, explaining about crown chakra and above. 1, 2, 3, crown, and similarly, bottom side, whole, all, explain about it. Please explain bottom side chakras also function on all chakras. Animal world, plant world, and please. Okay. My friend, these chakras are there. As Prana while healing, we don't talk too much about chakras. Just the Ida Pingala and especially the Pingala and the cords are gone, the chakra will become better. It's a matter of time. Just the wand helps you to do it faster. That's all. The wand removes all the negative stuff. Let's say, for example, you eat acidic food. Now, this acidic food is going to go in the mouth. The mouth will try to neutralize it and slowly come down here and come to the stomach. It stays there for 1 hour, or 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Okay. Now, this energy from the food becomes big. And that energy can affect the solar plexus. It's very bad. It can also affect the heart chakra and also the navel chakra. It's here. Sometimes this energy can go. You see, there's another energy flowing around you. It's flowing. Now, this energy can now flow and go to other parts of the body and cause you headache, migraine pain, or some head issue. Dizziness, vitiligo, or some, because acid energy is very sensitive. People are super sensitive. They can have fits. Even baby. Sometimes baby, when they're drinking milk, they vomit. You can smell the acidity of the milk. Seriously, you can smell the acid of the milk. When they vomit out, you know it's not right. Something is wrong. They say they're vomiting out. It's too acidic. Because they're not able to heal. The body system is not working. Understand? So it's very important to understand that. So now this chakra, this wand can heal. So we found out there are many chakras, but we don't talk about it. We only tell these chakras only to people of autistic children. We find they are affected. So we tell them. The root chakra is part, the others are part, and then the lowermost chakra. All the other part of chakras are taking energy out. Receive here, and all are working and doing this work, and at the same time they're throwing away. It's like a whirlwind, the chakra like solar plexus, like that. It's turning like that. Looking from here in a clockwise direction. Looking from here, okay? So when I'm turning, I'm receiving the prana at the same time, and I'm throwing out the used prana. Coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. So the prana get used. The food I get used. Now the food have to go out. The water I drink has to go out because the cells are producing a lot of uric acid and all the things they don't want. Just like I take oxygen, there's only 0.3% carbon dioxide. When I go inside, the carbon dioxide comes out. Understand? It comes out. The carbon dioxide comes out. Okay, so like that, the prana that comes inside get used up and the prana have to go out. So we are not only throwing a lot of outside, we are also throwing a lot of used up prana. When the prana cannot flow inside, the chakras cannot work and they will not work, or the chakras not able to work, the used up prana is staying there and get congested. That's why we take the wand and help it by removing all the congested or leftover prana that's not going. Bring it back to normal way. The chakras cannot work because there's too much of negative energy coming from somewhere outside. Like when you have a cord, the cord is bringing abundance of negative energy. Abundance. Somebody's thought form is coming inside, really struggling. When you got black magic, it's even worse. It's even worse. This cord is carrying an energy. Because somebody strong enough is sending a dark energy to you. And white magic is coming here and here. Some very dark energy. For you it's dark, for them it's white. It's coming. You can go and check the YouTube on white magic. Everybody says good about white magic is good. PVH is the only one saying white magic. In fact, PVH is the only one talking about white magic. Because everybody is creating white magic. The moment you put a picture of a man and start praying, that's white magic. White magic, white magic, white magic. The moment you put a picture, white magic of a person. In the name of spirituality, in the name of God. That's white magic. And God will come. Some people don't have the pain, some. It affects the Ajna chakra. Or even the crown chakra. Or both. So you must understand. So the chakras are there. And the soul chakra, yes. Bottom, soul chakra, palm chakra, soul chakra. In the bed yoga, we teach you how to heal this chakra first before you come to the other parts. So they have to go. They have to be clean. This one. Especially the left hand palm chakra. Which is connected to the heart. If you get congested, your heart has to throw with the energy through here. Of course, through the heart chakra also, but through here also. That's it, guys. Okay, the one in the lower chakra is like a grounding. Like every house, you have electrical supply, you got a green wire, that's a ground. That does not go back. It goes to the ground. And from the ground, the power station also have a grounding. So it's all connected to Mother Earth. The electricity is connected to Mother Earth. They make the electricity and send to your house. And it's going back. The red one, the blue and the brown. The blue is coming. The brown is going. The old one, red and black. The ground is going to ghee. So it's all working as a network system. It's a network. Electricity is a network. It has to come. It has to go back. So every house, everything is connected to the power station. It's like a grid system. They work. That's why you got lines coming here. And one line is coming and one line is going back. And one is coming to the house and one is going back. Eventually, it's all going to the main grid. From the main grid, it goes back. And the grounding. Like that, we have a lowermost chakra. If that is blocked, you have two minds. Sometimes people do a lot of healing and do a lot of meditation. They receive, but they're not letting it go. They say you need a grounding. You need to ground yourself. You can't meditate and receive energy and not ground. Because then all get stuck inside and you cannot sleep, you go crazy and something happens. Okay? Right. I hope Mr. Raju Naik answered your question. Animal world, plant world, they have a different world. Their auras are different. But animals are very close to human, like a mammal. They're very close. Insects are different. Okay? They all have an aura. That's why healing them is much faster. They do not have the same consciousness that we do have. Okay? Right. I would like to follow Virginia after this, as I am a PVH practitioner for some time and I have removed my prayer altar too. But however, I have planned to get married soon. The bride sides wanted to have the marriage function at the temple. The bride is also a PVH practitioner. Therefore, I have to go through the typical marriage procedure again. Just go and just follow up, my friend. That's all. Do divine for yourself. That's all. Sometimes it's not doing for yourself. It's doing for your parents, your father, your mother, the whole family. They all feel, oh, must come, must do something like that. Because they're so in tune. How to break it? It takes some time to break. Unless these two people are so into it, and they say, okay, sir, there's only one time the organizer of a PVH in Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Vijay Bhaskar, his son had a PVH wedding. He had a physical, he sent pictures, my son and my daughter-in-law, because both of them agreed, we had. You know how much money they save? A lot of money. No pujari, no all of these things, no cutting banana tree, no mango tree. How much of money they save and how much a good thing to do. No burning fire and putting out. And in those days they made it. They made something like that. And the best part, if you go and look at the Sanskrit mantra and saying, and the guy was saying this mantra, he's saying, the son used your wife, the son, I use your wife, now I'm giving to you. You know that? That's all it means. Go and see what kind of mantras they read. Ask them to translate in your own language in Sanskrit and that's what they use. They're saying it. I used something used you. This guy used you. I have used you. Now I'm giving her to you. You know that? Okay, so don't worry about it, sir. It's my second marriage. As the first one ended prematurely, please advise. Just go follow the team. Follow. You can't do anything. Why upset them? Get married and then you follow. See, the wife, the practitioner is easy. That's all. Okay, good. Dear Sudha from Butterworth, thank you, sir, for the opportunity given. I was born Hindu, but my knowledge about spirituality is not so deep. It's okay. It's okay. We all are learning. I learned. We all learn. There must be time where we learn and we move on with life. Okay, it's all. You're going to kindergarten. You want to stay in kindergarten, you want to go up. What I did was take a lot of time to learn. Siva sir said don't pray to gurus, but some people don't understand why he said so. Why ask you? I didn't say. You can learn from them. You can learn from anybody. That's all. Detach. Don't make them your gods. They're not God. They can never become gods. Learn from them. There are many a lot of teachers come in your life. Like I am one teacher like this. That's all. So learn from everybody. You can learn from your father. You can learn from a neighbor. You can learn from a Muslim friend. You can learn from a Christian friend. And make a judgment. Oh, these guys are doing this good, but this is not good. So I can follow this. That's all. You can learn from everybody. But do not need to be praying to these people or praying to that people. There's no need to do that. Okay. Where is the statue of Vaishya Munivar? So-called writer of Mahabharata. Where is the statue of Parashuraman Munivar? I don't know who these people are. Did they really write the storybook? You know, in the book it says, if I'm not, can somebody correct me? I'm not good at this. I don't bother. I don't want to waste my time. So not necessary. Not necessary at all. For a Muslim, it's not necessary. For a Christian, not necessary. For Africa, it's not necessary. For a single mother, it's not necessary at all. Where is this all? Don't worry about where this guy can. This also. Okay? In fact, he stated that, if I'm not mistaken, this guy told a story and Ganesha wrote it. That's why they said one of his tusk is broken and he's writing in the tusk. And Vaishya told a story and Ganesha wrote it. Can someone tell me if I'm correct or not? It's a long time ago when I was doing a little bit of studying about it. They said that. I don't know. That's what I think. Never mind, leave it. Why no people pray to them? Trust me if the statues exist. Trust me if any of the statues exist. It would have been built recently. All people just worked as a teacher and make people clearly understand she should only pray to God. Yes. Correct, madam. That's all. That's all they did. They just did simple things. Are you saying that it's not written in the Bhagavad Gita that we should realize our soul within us? I don't know. I never read the Bhagavad Gita. Not important. Which part of Bhagavad Gita asks you to become sannyasi? I don't know. I don't know either. I never read it. I'm not going to read it either. Why I know if I take the book and put, all the hands fall down. PVH Spin Up will fall. All of these spiritual books. Every book will fall down. Every book I've tried. Every book. Even the start with the K. Done everything. Fall down. Okay. Strongly said those people choose sannyasi created imbalances of Mother Earth. The story says that. I don't know. I never read. The story strongly says those people chose sannyasi created imbalances on Mother Earth. Just to keep telling you, Hindus don't make you as a Hindu unless you practice it. Why this reformation needed? Due to our own mistake. We never want to connect ourselves to our soul. We refer to make others interpreted as God's word. We prefer to ask bad things for others. We refuse to ask forgiveness for our mistake. We refuse to take care of Mother Earth and nature being, which created disaster of this world. You may say that when you are trying to say that they chose sannyas to create imbalance of Mother Earth. Come on. You serious? These people don't even know Africa existed. They don't know South America, Africa. They don't even know. What do you know about Mother Earth? You see one Tampurong, you see this side, and you talk so much. You don't even know except for all of these things. You don't even know Antarctica and Arctic. Nobody knew even the Eskimos were living there. Long time. How they survived. We refuse to take care of Mother Earth. Yes, nobody talk about Mother Earth. None of them. Rituals, and do this, and do that, and do this. Actually, guys should do some research on the Vedas, and then you exactly know what it's all about. It's all about rituals and asking, and fire thing, and this and that, and pray to the fire, pray to this, pray to that. And people are so scared of this thing, they started praying to them. We refuse to take care of Mother Earth and nature, which created disaster of this world. What you want is what you want in your life. Saying you are Hindu, but not against it, against its originality. Saying you are the purest one, but you will bring disaster by putting black magic on others. Go from one temple to another temple to complain about our problem. Yes, madam. Remember when people come in, madam, I said, people have gone to many temples to do black magic on you. They are looking at me. How many, sir? 11 temple, 1 temple. Let's go every temple and pray. That's what she's saying. They go to every temple, pray about negative. Oh, this person must have. Then, yes, something on the temple will go and do it. You know why? It's a barter trade. If I do this for you. If I get this, I'll do this for you. If you do me, I get it. It's all about it. I'll put flower. I'll buy a sari for you. I'll cook something for you. I'll buy a bell for you. I'll buy something. It's gangsterism. The police never get anything from whatever you do. Only a fine if you're wrong. If you're right, you don't pay a single cent. But for God, not all God, son. I'll put 100 lights. I'll cook food for you. I'll put sari for you. I'll buy gold for you. I'll put all my gold chain and I'll walk away. So what is this? Go from one temple to another temple to complain about our problem. Why is it becoming so difficult to ask forgiveness? Yes, madam. Why is it so difficult? Why is it difficult to let go? Ask forgiveness and let go. Ask forgiveness and forgiving the other person. Asking forgiveness for what you're wrong with. And forgiving. Not only asking forgiveness, but forgiving. Asking forgiveness and forgiving. Now you know why this reformation needed. This is to make mankind change. Enough of selling negative energy, enough of selling black magic, enough of living unhealthy life. All we need to do is just purity on ourselves and keep going on healing ourselves and our surrounding. Thank you, Siva sir, for this opportunity. Your class time is the most exciting time in my daily life. I love you, sir. I love you too. You see what she's saying? Yes. No religion talk about a physical body. Nobody. You got period, don't come here. Please stay out. Out. If you're married, husband died, bad omen. You cannot join any function. Stay out. You cannot have a birthday party, sit in one corner. Because your husband died. You're taboo. You're bad. You're jinx. You come, everything will go wrong. Out. Yes or no? You have no baby. You malady. So you cannot join this function now. Stay out. You cannot come and do this. People start from. They make you so bad. Who make this bad? Some idiot started long time back. All the other fellow following. One idiot started long time back. And every idiot following. Yes or no? Yes. Watch this, Read the subtitle, Okay, I'm going to get some water for me to drink. Watch.
अरे डॉक्टर साहब इतना क्यों पीते हो कि अपना धर्म ही भूल जाते हो चर्च छोड़कर मंदिर में घुसे.
So who is Christ, my God? How am I going to find? Did you guys watch the PK movie? Go and watch. It's about 2 hours. YouTube is free of charge. Go and watch with English subtitle. It's wonderful. It opens everybody's eyes. It talks about all religion. And I don't know after this movie whether they can take PK2 or not. I don't know whether they can take PK2. Because I think everybody is going to go against this guy. The guy who made this whole movie. Okay? But never mind. He's doing his best. Okay? Jesimal Muniandi from Malaysia. Was Lord Shiva worshipped throughout the world because 6,000 years ago, Shiva Ling was found in California. So you... your God's sake, come on, sir. What's the base of his belief? Now this came about, thank you very much. Come on, my friend. You know, America, I didn't have time to put all of these things. The people who live in America The Native American were the true worshippers of nature. They were the true worshippers of nature. Take what they need, they bless the land, they don't dirty the land, they move about, they don't stay in one place because they don't want to dirty the land. That's their principle of their whole being there. Understand? They have their own being, they were living in harmony and peace until the white people came. They came in numbers and finished everybody. So sad. Now 6,000 years ago, how can this happen, sir? How can this happen? You know why? Indians cannot see something like this. That's it. Something like this, that's it. Right. Google says Shivaling was found in Africa, not in California. The discovery of Shiva idol in South Africa is a proof that 6,000 years ago, Africans used to worship him. Archaeologists have found 6,000-year-old Shivaling in a cave named Sudaraba in South Africa. It's made of hard granite stone. Interpreted, Africa is still a dark continent and practicing a lot of black magic. No? Everyone claimed that the following Lord Shiva from Agoris and Saida, whatever he's saying, okay, manifest a power. Okay? Now, from Rohit Singh and given, Shivalinga is a male or female organ of male and is a male and female organ of sex organ. That's all. Okay? Now he's saying all of these things and blah blah blah. Okay? Now this is what he found. What is this? As I told you, they cannot see anything round like this. That's it. That's it. That's it. Then it's become Shivaling. No, the guy who prays Vishnu, he won't even bother this. He won't even bother. No one prays Brahma, of course. You pray Durga, they won't bother it like that. What is this? This is how the stalagmites happen. In a big cave, when it rains, all the limestone will come down and melt down and slowly become a stone like this. They grow, crystals grow, granite grows, all crystals grows. Understand? If you go to the one I'm talking about in South America and Mexico, there are 3 big caves underground 300 meters. Each of these crystals are this big and 4-story high under the ground. And I have a video on that. I need to go and put on. So it's not that. Shivaling is in Africa, around in America, around the world. Jolly is still calling them starlight. Yeah, it's called starlight, and that's all. Still not. They are not still. It is that. They are called starlight. They call because of that. Why you put this thought form and create something like that? Because it drops down, it comes down, and drops down, comes that. Over the many, it takes a few hundreds of years to become like that. You got baby ones and big ones. Why? You go to Bati Caves, you can see. You go to Bati Caves, you can see. Malaysia, Thai Kusam. Go to Bati Caves, it's a cave. You only find them in caves, never something else. You go to Africa, you'll find the same thing in the land. A lot of them. I can pictures show you that. You know what they are? Termite nests. Just like that. So Indian people will pray the termite nest because they're like that. Now, how many temples have gone to South India? A termite nest, they'll put around and be a temple and shed, start praying. It's a termite nest, termites inside. Sometimes snakes will go there and hide also. If it's a cave, they go inside like a small hole, snakes will be inside there. That's all. The snake is finding a place to hide itself. I should take some pictures and show you people. That how, even in Malaysia, they find something like that, okay. Termite also make them like that. It's a convenient structure for them to make. They make them like that. Or like that. Not exactly, but they're like that. And they put a red thing and start them temple and start praying. So funny. People are so funny up here. Become place of God. Yeah, you start praying, some souls will come and stay there. Some souls will come and stay there. You start praying, some souls will come and stay there. And one fine day they say, okay, we must give sacrifice. Then give a goat. Their souls will come. Anything you start praying, the souls will come there. And these are the souls who are going out and doing whatever you wish. You wish something will happen, the souls will go and do it. That's all. Right. Now look at this. Praying to a snake. Why you guys don't leave the snake alone? Watch this.
The dusty plains of southern India are the venue for one of nature's most astonishing hunts. It's an unusual face-off. In one corner, the cobra. Spectacled cobras can grow up to more than 7 feet in length. Their venom attacks the nerves, which can kill a human in as little as 30 minutes. Cobras are normally shy, but when threatened, they can become very aggressive. Especially when a furry predator starts sniffing around. In the other corner,
He's not scared.
the mongoose. At first glance, this curious mammal may not look like much competition for a cobra. But the Indian gray mongoose is quite the predator itself, and its lightning-fast reflexes and thick hide have enabled it to add snakes like the cobra to its list of favorite foods.
Favorite food.
The snake tries to warn the mongoose away, making use of that famous hood and raspy hiss. But the mongoose is persistent and on the hunt. When the mongoose moves into attack, the cobra strikes and misses. Again and again. Each time, the mongoose dances just out of reach. But when the mongoose attacks, he doesn't miss. Snake will be on the menu tonight. Rudyard Kipling would be proud.
Guys, who should you pray? Mongoose or cobra? Decide now. So funny, so funny. I will pray to a mongoose. I will become a mongoose. Not a cobra. Cobra got lots and lots of enemies. Eagle is one enemy for them. They also have the enemy called peacock. You put a thing, the peacock will come. Come. The guy. You know what I mean? Because they don't like him. Because this guy come eat the eggs, eat the chicks. They don't like them. They cannot see them. So they're very, very powerful. They're very, very powerful things. So you decide what you think, huh? Now, Nisha Bachi from Aurangabad. Hello, sir. Ever since I have started taking PVH seriously, miracles have started happening in my life. The other day, I shared my experience how I saw an angel of music in my dream and how she gave me a boon. Since then, whatever I have some desires to have something, I pray to this angel and my wishes are fulfilled. Recently, when I was reading page number 5 affirmation, I saw the word classmate. I saw the word classmate. I just thought it has been ages since I left my school. I don't know where all my school friends are. I just read affirmation and sent healing to all my friends. I also prayed to this angel. The next night around 12 o'clock, I received a message from my messenger from one of my friends, and she asked me whether I am Nisha from Sophia School, Ajmer. I said yes. And then next morning, she introduced me to the group of all my school friends on WhatsApp. I was extremely happy to meet all my friends of 10th standard. It was a miracle for me meeting friends after 45 years gap. See how it happened. Just reading page 5. Like this, so many things have happened almost every day. Whenever I want to ask you any question, you answer them before I can ask you. Even my intuition level has improved. Whenever the phone rings, somehow I know who's calling. This is because I am keeping spiritual hygiene, full in PVH, doing healing, reading affirmation, etc. Thank you very much, Siva sir. You are like an angel for me. My question is now that I've stopped my Reiki and Tarot card and other occult practitioners, I don't know what to do for my living. I can't get a job at this age. I have stopped everything. Madam, listen to me, huh? Okay. Now for all those who are practicing PVH or doing PVH, you can charge people. Okay? Teaching, you cannot charge. You put a box. Whatever you put in the box, it's yours. Some people, whatever they have the box, partly they give to PVH, or some people give everything to PVH. That's up to you, totally up to you. Some people can afford, some people cannot afford. Some people learn all this alternative treatment in India to make a living. Okay? It's fine with me. No problem. Now, after teaching, you can start healing people. You can put a box and that money is yours. Or you can charge people a reasonable amount of money. Okay? But your intention must be able to teach them. Whatever you charge, every 3%, every 2% you heal, the third person must be free. Okay? It can be accumulative, and the third person must somebody who can afford to pay you. That's how you balance your karma. You learn something free, you're teaching free, you're going to heal somebody because it's your time. So put a reasonable amount of money and charge them. Or you can say, after healing, you have to pay me. After you have done, you become better, you pay me. That's it. Then the healing is much better. Your enthusiasm to heal the person will also be good. You can charge at various. Look and see if they can afford to pay. Okay? So every 3% you heal, one of them has to be free. 2% you heal, third person free. Okay, madam? So you please start healing. No problem. I understand. Understand, huh? Times will be difficult. All of you who are doing PVH healing can charge a patient, or you put a box and do. No problem. Okay? Right. In fact, I am working. Maybe when I retire, I probably have to charge people also. I'm working now, so I can manage my work. At the same time, I also need a lot of money to travel. And people are asking me, sir, you're working. How can you do this, huh? You're doing this thing, you're working, and you're traveling here, you're traveling there. How are you managing? Sir, I told him I have to manage. Whatever it is, I have managed. Another 10 days from now, I'm going to pay salary for my staff. So like that, I have to manage. I have to travel and help people also. Because this is a gift given by God. If I don't use this gift, I don't try very hard, God is going to ask you, I give you a gift and what are you doing with it? You're just using for your selfishly. I can also be very selfish and say, I'm a healer, I'm just healing. I don't teach you at all. I can do that. I can say, no, I don't teach you. Come, I heal you, finish. Give appointment, this is a rate. Easy. Easy. One black magic removal, 5,000 rupees. Like it or don't like it. Now our black magic removal is only 250 rupees or 500, I'm not sure. It's 25 ringgit in Malaysia. Okay? 4 times a day. When you divide 4 times a day times 12 with 25 ringgit or $6 or whatever you have, it's only 50 cents per black magic removal. And people who cannot remove it, I said I'll give you free of charge. No problem. Free of charge. We'll give it free of charge. That's it. You really can afford it. Or give us whatever you can afford. People who can afford it, buy and give somebody else who can't afford. That is good karma for you. Teach them. Now, this is what you do. You sit down, you do the stuff, and become better. Then you can start doing. Okay, guys? Okay, madam? Madam Bashi, I hope you understand. Okay? So go and charge people accordingly. Don't charge too much. And other healers should not comment on another healer charging people, as long as it's reasonable. But workshop and teaching should always be free of charge. Maybe you can charge a little bit to cover the cost of the hall. Like sometimes you cannot have it in your own home. You're going to have it somebody else. Like then you have to pay. So we put a box and put other money. That money will go to pay. Like now what's going to happen is I am traveling in the next few days. I'm going to Ipoh this Saturday, JB, and Sunday on Malacca. I will come back, and then I'm going to 3 cities and 5 cities I covered, just for seeing people and helping them out in their problem. Okay, so we have to pay 200 or 500 ringgit for the hall, and we're trying to manage it somehow or other. And I have got very good volunteers. I seriously thank you. I thank all the organizers, volunteers who have been so kind. Sometimes they put your own money to help this out. Really, thank you very much. A lot of people are doing this. I understand. Thank you very much. Okay, whatever you do, my friend, you will not get lost. It is adding to your positive karma that you're doing in this world, because you're doing it without ending expectation. I remember some of the organization, they charge you an arm and a leg and nothing happens. Nothing happens. You come, this level you must pay this one. Next level you must pay that. Next level, and then still nothing happens. Problem is still there. You know why? Because they still have black magic. It's karmic. And these people don't tell you all of these things. The next level, the next level, the next level, next level. All finished? Gone. Finished. Nothing there. Why? or you cheat them. Tell the truth. Sir, you're blackmailing. When women come to me with all this obstinance, I say, Madam, please listen to me. Karmic. Down syndrome, karmic. Don't go and spend a single cent taking and going to this puja. It's not going to work. It's karmic. Accept it and move on and pray to God and tell God when the karma is balanced, please take them and give them a better life. That's all. Don't attach to them. Do not attach to them. That's it. Okay? Right. Good. Now, BN from Chennai. Lots of time saved instead of going to temples, standing in queues, having a darshan. Yes, the queue can be crazy in India. Crazy. Once I went somewhere, not to go and pray. I look at the queue was not there. The queue was starting. And they make a friend this much of walking. They're going up like that. And it's covered. And it's going like that, like a puzzle. You know? Because some guys will jump on top and cut the queue. Wow. I look at it and say, my God, what a mess. You say, I'm not coming inside. If somebody faints, you can't even take the person outside. If somebody faints for some reason, the old people who cannot walk, they faint down there. Because the queue can take 1-2 hours. When I went to some Kartikeya function, the queue was like outside temple, like 1 kilometer. You see, why? This is so crazy. Why you put this thought form? Go the next day. Go the next day, go the next day, go the next day. Nobody around. It's one day, suppose auspicious, God himself comes down. All other days, God doesn't come down. So what are you praying to? A round thing like that? This was in Tirunamale. You said, something wrong. We thank ourselves for direct connection of God without going through this. Yes, sir. Then you got to buy queue. You got to buy a queue ticket. You know, when a lot of people go to India, because a lot of people outside walk around, they see. Those guys can smell you and tell you are Malaysian, Singaporean, UK Indian, or African Indian. They can smell and tell you. You're not in South. They know. Oh, Malaysia, sir. Banga, sir. I'll take you directly to see God. It's very nice. No problem. You go. He won't tell the red dog. You go down there. Yes, you go right in front. You see the whole thing. Okay? After that, it's money. Sir, you got to pay this, sir. You got to pay that. Huh? That time you won't believe me. I went to Madurai Meenakshi long time ago, before PVH. Madurai Meenakshi. So we're standing on the VIP queue, VIP. Outside. Yeah? So this guy came out from inside the altar. This guy is like the head priest. He came out, he saw me. You come. I look around. You come. Huh? Very sad. You know how I was? I sat down and Madurai Meenakshi is just like that. Madurai Meenakshi like that. I said, why the hell this guy called me? So you feel like, wow, you're so great, you're so fortunate, you're so this, you're so that, and you are like, maybe the way I dress, he knows I'm a foreigner. The way I dress, I think the guy knows he's a foreigner. Come sit down, huh? Then all the puja finished, give some flowers, I used to throw flowers all. Seriously, I'm not joking. Like that. So I throw flowers, all done, huh? All done. After that, he came with a checkbook, 5,000 rupees. Sir, 5,000 rupees. We are all from the association, all the brahmanas, we are the acharyas. We don't get salary here, very small government salary. We got children to feed. So please help us, sir. Give us 5,000 rupees. I say, Tambi, Anne, I have no such money all, okay? You want to give 1,000 rupees. You want to I ran away. From that day, someone called me, terima kasih, tak boleh masuk, terima kasih. Same thing happened in Nagor. In Nagor, the Muslim temple. They go to the Dargah, they pull you inside, they know you're foreigner, they pull you inside, make you sit down, and they start reciting the Quran in front of the corpse or the cemetery, whatever it is, whatever. Okay. Oh, they come out, the group will come. 5-6 people come and pay 10,000 rupees. You must pay 10,000 rupees. I did this, I did it. I said, what are you talking about? Can I call the police now? I never asked. You pulled me inside and you did it. He wants 10,000 rupees and his whole gang will come. So please be careful when you go to such places. It's a syndicate. It's all about money, money, money. That's all. One lady got caught. They took her to a room and just harassed her to take everything from her. And my father went and saved her when he was there. So please be careful. This is the one I'm talking about, Nago temple. So what kind of temple is this? You practice such thing. Where is your thing? Huh? The only temple who don't take your money is in a Sikh temple. They give you food. They don't take your money, but they give you food. Free food, take. So you take a four plate, sit down, you put the food, you eat, you wash the plate, you go. Thank you very much. I think that's the only one who don't take money. I'm not sure there's a only law. I went there 3 times. I had food and came back. That's I don't remember putting any money anywhere. It's like that. Why can't it be like that? Why can't people freely give what they want and be happy and to come there? So next time, will you ever go there? Will you ever think of going to such places like this all? Standing in long queues? My question to Siva sir is if people is exactly mirroring other negative qualities, behavior, manifestation. However, when whomever he meets, how to avoid it. However, and whomever he meets. Sometimes there's a soul inside the person and that is soul doing that. Take the one and check whether the soul in the energy body or astral body or mental body. Sometimes the soul can do this for them. This is what we call mind bipolar. Okay? Right. If a person sleeps without clothes, only with bedsheet cover, is it it's a chance of soul? No. You just be happy yourself. Some people like to sleep naked and free and easy. Fine, no problem. No problem. But I don't think any woman will do that. Unless she's with her husband and rooms are locked properly, closed properly, when she's really very sure, she would want to do that also. Yes, just being free. No problem. I don't think, unless you yourself have a certain problem, then you can have a soul rape. But no. Sir, when you have a soul attack or soul rape, they don't open clothes on. They don't have to open clothes. They do it with clothes on. Okay. At home, if without washing leftover plates and tumbler, attack dark energy. Anything which is not clean attract dark energy, sir. First of all, attack the cockroach, attacks all the ants. That will happen. We clean all. The rats will come. You understand now? So these are the dark energy. So if you keep something, if it's not plain, no, why you go so far? You start eating some food. Don't wash your hand. It smells. The cockroach will come and eat your fingers. The hard skin. I still remember once I was in a place. I was sleeping. It was a big place where a lot of workers were there and all of them left. So I was sleeping. I had a sharp bite on my right leg. I woke up. Nothing. Too dark, Then sleeping. The other leg. Oh my God. Another leg. So then I get up on the light. I saw 2 holes. 2 holes. Oh, I saw a big rat in my room. This big rat in my room. Oh my God. It's hungry. It wants to eat something. It will eat you. What if you're dead? What if you're diabetic and you're numb? They eat your legs. You won't even know it. That's why many people got this kind of problem. And the germs go there. I'm not joking, It was at 2 o'clock in the morning, I got bitten by a rat. And you know what I did? I wanted to sleep. I took the rat out and they can find a way inside. You know what I did? I wear my safety shoe and I slept. I took my safety shoe, wear it, and I slept. And that's it, gone. They never came and bite me after that. So like that can happen, my friend. There are a lot of people living in homes, poor homes, with diabetic. Rats have bitten their legs, not knowing, they are numb. An infection happened because the rat's teeth has got lots and lots of bacteria. It's just like you bite somebody with anger, you bite somebody, and those bacteria from the mouth can go into that person. It's going inside. Of course, the man's bacteria is not so harmful compared to that of a rat. Because the rat eats all the junk, all the stupid things. They eat all the stupid things. And that can affect you. Understand? So it can affect it. Even the cockroach has bitten me before in my house. The house I lived before, we got lots of animal visits there. We have even snakes come into my house. Cobras come into my house. When I was a small boy. The cats and dogs will tell us. When the cats, even a cat is fighting with the cobra in the house. And my father is a chief. He'll kill it and throw outside. And mother said, oh, you kill a cobra, you kill a cobra, you cannot kill a cobra. And the next day, we'll make a thing, put milk and pour and bury him. You know what? You took a photograph of you. The whole cobra family will come after you, taking pictures, snapping pictures. They snap pictures, they come after you. You see all kind of things they tell you to put fear on you. Huh? So my father, they used to live in our house, cobras used to come. No joke, seriously. Also, I've bitten by a scorpion in my own house. Once I was sitting down there, something bit me. I crushed it. I crushed it so hard, you know. And I opened up and saw it was a centipede. This long centipede was inside my pants. It just go all the way there, and he bit my bums. Bloody fool! I cut it so hard, and I killed him. But you don't die. Centipede and scorpion can be bad. Scorpion bit me, set with me, and cobras have not bit me, but cobras have come to my house. The cats in the house, the dogs will tell you. No, they know. Dogs and cats are very alert, and some other animal come. That's why we keep dogs in the house, even pythons and all. Okay, right. Some without washing leftover plates, some yes, huh? Dark energy, no, but other things will come, huh? Right. Agarbatti, Sudam, somebody attracts dark energy. This can attract all type of energy, sir, especially when you do them. Okay, thank you. Can attract some kind of a soul, who are attached to this kind of temples, they will come. These are the things that will come. It's like putting the Sudam and Sambrani, you put a stone and start praying, something will come. So that's why they must keep on doing morning and evening, and some souls will come and stay in the piece of stone, whatever it is, you attract them. Okay? Right. Why go so far? You buy a mask from Africa, you put it on and do puja. Some African soul will come and sit in the mask. And that's it. And they won't go. They won't go. Some Indian people, they put a sulam, they put like that. No, they put a trident, and start praying. Yes, some soul will come. Some soul will come. Yes, definitely. Some soul will come and occupy space, and it'll be a protection for you or whatever. And you want this, you want that. You don't do, it'll come against you. Right. Now watch this, huh? Very interesting. Then I'll explain how. So what she did? So what she did? Now, some souls can be in snakes. Some souls can be in animals. So when they are there, they have compassion, they have kindness, they can be. But when you go and disturb them, those souls will get inside and attack you. That's when they remember you, not because of photograph. That's a king cobra. You know why they call them king cobras? Because they eat another snake. That's all. That's why they call, that's the food. Another snake is their food. A king cobra's mother will lay the eggs, something like 30, 40 eggs. And she lays them and she goes away. She doesn't wait there. She doesn't nurse them. You know why? Because she will one day eat their own babies. She goes away. Now the babies will grow up and they have to find a way. You've got to find a way to live. That's how powerful the snakes are. And you know who is the enemy for them? Mongoose. Mongoose eat these people. Eat these guys. They're super smart. So I think we should all pray to mongoose. And not pray to snake. So I still remember, I went to a place called Nagarkoil. In Nagarkoil in South India, it's a temple of snake. The whole city is called City of Snake Temple. Nagarkoil. Okay, so one temple. Very old temple. In fact, I've recorded whatever thing I got to find. I think I'm not sure I shared or not. I went there with so many hundreds of souls. So many. All living souls. So when people go in trance, they automatically become like a snake. They will go like that, and they will move, they go on the ground, they roll, they become like a snake. Some of the snake souls will come, souls will try to behave like a snake and come to your body and come to you in trance. So this man came and said, come, I will show you. He's like a foreigner, you know, he came like a foreigner, he came, he said, oh, we have got a lot of snakes, I will show you around, I will show you around, I show, this is where the snakes will come, we put egg, we put milk, they will drink the milk, they eat egg, they don't come out now, they come in the night, see, all kind of story. I took him out, my friend, please sit down. I said, you know where I come from or not? He said, I don't know where I come from. Can I show you my video? I showed the video of the snake. This is the kind of snake we have in our country. The longest snake recorded in the human history of a king cobra is from Port Dickson in the Guinness Book of World Record. It was 20 feet, it crossed the road, the car went over. It was crossing the road, the car went over, it died, and they measured. That's what Malaysia is full of king cobras. They can stand this high. This is 1/3. The other one is down. For the snake to go up, it has to be long. The snake you saw was this height, So you imagine what is at the back. So how long the snake are. There's a very mature snake. Okay? And she is like something like a psychic. So she had the ability to go down there and speak to the soul, the nature being of the snake, and he didn't want to bite her. He was trying to bite her, but she was pulling. That's not how the snake will finish her. But she's dancing and dancing and dancing and pulling the thing, and the snake was tame. It's a jungle snake living in the cave. So these are the kind of things that people end of the one day they start praying to them. No, they don't have to pray them. They are nature beings of snake, and that's how they are there to do their work. You put one mongoose there, the first dead. Okay, guys. Okay, sorry. Muruga from Chennai. Yes, sir, is my doubt. When I do blessing, healing me and others, I can feel some energy flow in my crown and ajna. Yes, sometimes energy will flow to you. That's when your antakarna becomes big. Something is flowing towards you. Some energy will flow, my friend. You start doing a lot of healing, more and more things. Especially when you do healing without expecting anything in return. But I told you, have a box. Whatever they put in the box is yours. Okay, so because your time, not. Unless you're earning something else, it's fine. Not everybody is earning something. Like she said, I'm so old, I need money to survive. Yes, go and charge, no problem. Go and charge. But same time, teach also matter, okay? Now, not all those who come and learn want to heal themselves. Okay. How can I do this? Should I ignore this? Yes, just ignore it and let it flow. There's no pain, just a tapping feeling. Can food affect our spiritual hygiene? Yes. Food can affect our spiritual hygiene, especially when you eat with lust. When you eat with lust, lust means I want a chicken, I want that, I cannot live without this. It's lustful. Don't be lust. If you want a chicken, just eat enough and thank you. Don't have, I must have my chicken. If I don't have my chicken, I cannot. So I sometimes eat fish. I'm not saying I don't eat fish. I eat some fish when I'm traveling sometimes because you must understand, diet is very important. So I ask forgiveness from the ocean beings. I ask them forgiveness and then I consume some kind of fish as and when required. Because sometimes when you eat food, you don't get the right diet, my friend. Diet is very important. So I ask forgiveness from the ocean. In fact, I let go 200 of fish. Whenever I can, I let go fish in the river. Yes, I've shared a video with everybody. I let go so many fish now. And all fish are going to die. But see how they cut the fish, then you understand how good things you do. You know? And once I was going to let the fish, all the boys are ready to catch them. I told them, hey, these fish are jinx. You catch them, you will die. Oh, they all run away. Like that, huh? So, yes, it can affect you if you're eating with lust. Very important. Do not eat with lust. Try not to eat mammals. They are higher conscious animals. They are higher consciousness. They are very conscious. They know they're going to die. Don't eat mammals, please. Okay? Eat the low energy ones. Okay? Now, when I take some spicy masala food, that's all fine. Spicy masala, no sir. It's all eating a lot of animal food that can affect your spirituality. Especially eating lust. Spicy masala, it affects the physical body only. Not the flow of energy. No. Okay? Right. Sangeeta from Bangalore, Siva sir, much appreciated and deep gratitude for you and all your classes. 5 years back, my hubby and I bought a yantra from Coimbatore. You know well, huh? I slowly stopped worshipping it through my husband still does. I used to have severe headache during full moon and new moon days and always when I go out to crowded places. A year back, my father-in-law passed away and the soul got attached to me during the 4th day ceremony and it was in me for nearly 8 months. A clairvoyant person told me this to me. I don't know if he's still done, if he has gone in peace. Sir, I am following PVH and I love it and I'm healing myself and others. Sir, I have bought calendars and posters. Will it affect my healing and also the wand? My wand has broken 3 times. Remember, wand breaks because something breaks it. Because your husband is not following, some energy will come and break the wand. Okay? Madam, can you please call me, madam? Please call me, madam. If you call me, I can solve your problem right now. Yes, wands will break because the wand don't like you, number 1. Some dark energy will come and break the wands. Sometimes your wand get missing. They don't know who they're playing with. They have not seen the owner of the wand. So, madam, please call me right now and I will be able to help you. You call me right now, man. You solve the problem right now. There's one soul attached to yantra right now. One soul. And that soul doesn't like what you're doing. And your husband also don't like what you're doing. It's okay. So you call me in a short while. I will find a way to help you. Huh? Okay, madam? Right. Hello, sir. I want to know about Cool Dave. Cool David. Dharma Delia from Mumbai. So now, remember guys, we had a whole workshop on Cool Dave and Cool David. Okay? Now, this is, you can go and check my YouTube. It's that. Now, let me explain to you. Some souls cannot elevate themselves. So much of attachment to family, to property, to the way they believe. Okay? Sometimes they're so attached to some temple. They pray, they fall down, they pray. When they die, they go there and they stay there because of the attachment. These people are the ones who become Kul Devi and Kul Devas. Okay? You have a Kul Deva family, but the guy will be there, will be female soul. They are attached, they cannot go. They're attached. And sometimes these people will take out your family, some family. It's in all religion, it's in all race. Even the Malay race in Malaysia. They call it Sakar. The girls will get it and they stay with them. Okay, it will be that. So like that, that's what happens. So you go down there, they will try to help you in whatever we can. Positively and negatively. It's not divine help. Sometimes they can come and disturb you in the office, or some other Kul Devi can disturb you in your office because he's praying that you should not work and that thing will come and create problem for you. This all can happen to your place. Understand, my friend? So Kul Devi have souls down there. They call themselves a Devi, and somebody come and translate. Everyone say, "Oh, Devi come already," all excited. Ask the soul, what do you want? Why you not elevated yourself yet? Please go, go. Come back again, a nice bird. Balance your karma. This is what happens. Right. Some are very, very old. Some don't go away. Right. Chitra from Singapore. PVH is the best thing that's happened in my life. The simplicity of enriching our soul by reading the affirmation and being an instrument of God and reaching out to people who is what seems to be the best religion of humanity. Instead of unnecessary wasting of so much of resources in carrying out the rituals, it's better to feed the hungry people and family, blessing the nature and Mother Earth, which we have taken for granted. Only in PVH and Siva Sir teaches us how to appreciate and pray gratitude of nature, makes PVH the best and enriching for my soul. Sir, may I ask you, PVH is a family. If a family has stopped with the religion practices and ritual, if their children are getting married, what is the best way to get ceremony done? We are planning for that, madam. So far, we have no one have approached me. Only one person has asked them. We will plan that. Very simple, very easy, madam. Very easy. Okay? How to bless the couples with PVH. At the same time, with also the last rites in the PVH way. Okay? Like for example, the Christian wedding is very easy. The father brings the bride. The boy comes the best friend or something like the brother. They stand down there. And they ask the president, anybody objects? Is there anyone who doesn't like this marriage or whatever way they say it? And is there anybody rejecting? Please say it now or be silent forever. Or be silent forever. Anybody there? Nobody? Okay, good. All are quiet. You can say, no, I protest that wedding. I am the ex-husband. I want her back. You can say that. You can say that at the wedding. Or you can walk away. And they ask these people, are you both accepting it? Okay, where's the ring? And the father will give the ring, and the friend give the ring, change ring. Now, we may kiss the bride. I pronounce you man and wife. That's it. Finished. Gone. Simple. Nothing complicated. But PVH will do a little bit more better things. We bring nature beings and all into the world, and then be good people. We will organize something. We will organize something. Let somebody get married first in the PVH way, and we'll organize and we'll tape it and share with everybody. You want to get married, but remember, do not upset people because you are not going yourself. You got old people there, your father, your family members, everybody go crazy. Hey, what happened? Why are you doing this now? This one looks like a thing. You're not following this, Yes, sometimes people can spend a lot of money on marriages, lots and lots of money, lot of wastage. For what? Okay, right. Priya from Chennai. I've been married for 4 years now in a Brahmin family, while I'm not a Brahmin by birth. How is that? Oh, you're married to a Brahmin family, but you're not a Brahmin by birth. My mother-in-law insists and forced me to do a lot of pujas. In the past, I used to like to do pujas, but she puts a lot of pressure and forcing me to send pictures of pujas, everything I did. Wow. Crazy mother-in-law. She's saying, you to send pictures of pujas, narrate everything I did. As I have lost interest in doing this, she's still pressurizing me to do all pujas, especially this month and next month, a few months. During the COVID situation, earlier she said I cannot do these pujas in my mother's place, because as we are not Brahmin. Now due to COVID situation, I am now in my mother's place. Hence, after all the pondering and discussion with priest, she said, I can and have to do these pujas in my mother's place. It is for my husband's well-being. It seems. It seems. What about what I want to do? My husband, only child, is a very supportive and very humane person. He doesn't want his mother to be upset and affect his health. She's in late 70s and she does a lot of emotional blackmail. My husband lost his father's son at 7 years old, so she's obliging with his mother and asking me to deal with this by silently following. Yes, madam. The best thing, madam, tell you got period. No problem. Tell you got period, madam. Say, I don't know why, mommy. My period going on for 2 weeks now, I don't know why, I cannot pray to God, Find a reason, madam. But my mother-in-law is the most egoistic person I have ever met so far in this life. Even my husband can't talk to her few minutes without being drained of energy. Something in the stomach will get upset after a conversation with her mother. Since the time I met my husband, we have so far only argued because of my mother-in-law. It's only here to say that I don't be 100%. I do my best. Lately, I've been learning about the ancient Tamil calendar where we worship nature. I can see the code. Yes, madam. Ancient Tamil people just do puja and pongal and nature and bless the cow and thank nature. That's what they do. Now you're putting too many things inside. You're putting the Baba picture, this Baba statue and all, and tomorrow your child will have a Baba picture and start praying. You forget about what our great-grandfather did. I can see correlation with your PVH teachings as well. So my question is, how do I practice spiritual hygiene in this situation? Simple, madam. Do divine fire for your mother, record a tape, and then send a record tape to her every day. Tell her you're having your period, that's all. Tell your husband that you won't do this. Finish. Okay, madam? Tell you got a period, that's all. Every day you got period, she'll let you go. No, mommy, you still got spotting. Just say spotting, that's all. You want to take a picture of the parent? See, mommy, I got spotting. Take picture and send. See spotting coming, what to do? I cannot do any pujas. With only daughter-in-law who is responsible for carrying forward this tradition. I read affirmation for divine for mother-in-law as well, though not regularly, after which I feel she called me 3 months yesterday, after which I feel she called me after 3 months. Yes, madam, just keep on doing. She got one major soul with her, this one soul with her, affecting all, okay? Do divine fire for the soul also, and let's see what happens. Maybe you sit down today, think of the mother-in-law, today no blessing, okay? So maybe next thing you do tomorrow, you sit down. Okay? Now, watch this. Temple have lost 400 crores, but people have saved 400 crores. They can buy something else for the family or give the poor people. That's all. Right. Mr. Sivam clan I used to travel to India every year and visit some of the famous temples throughout Tamil Nadu. It's one of those tours there. I befriended a travel agent who was a sweet talker, and after 2 years convinced me to invest on a land close to 45 lakhs near Tanjavur. It's 10 years now and nothing happened. Each time I ask my money back, he's giving various excuses. I wonder why it's happened to me, despite my offering various prayers in some of the famous temples. My friend, the temple priest itself will tell you so many things. Give money for this puja, that puja, this puja, that puja. Huh? The only people who don't disturb you with all puja are the Christians. You come, you sit down, you pray, you go home. You know why? They took your money up front. Every month you pay money. Every month you pay. So they don't disturb you. Every month you pay 10% or 5% of your income, monthly income, to the church. So they don't have to bother you. They don't come. If you're a good person, you pay money automatically. So they don't bother you. You come, you pray, you go home. Here, no. Come here, sir. You got this, sir. You got that, sir. Your astrology is not correct. It's not correct. Your house is facing the wrong place. You must change it. Your wife is no good. Your children are no good. You must give your children to me. I will take care of them. You must give it to God. And all about money making, sir. Nothing is free. That's why you got caught. Okay? In lockdown, I've been following your classes and realized now that some temples and places are all commercial minded. Yes. Not some. Many. Some is too little. Many, many. Yesterday, our class highlighted the wastage of pouring milk and ghee. Now I realize praying to the Supreme God, nature and universe is the answer. Another lesson I learned is never ever give blind trust and respect to anyone. Trust the universe and your soul. Regards. Yes, my friend. Trust the soul in you. When you got a pain, when you enter temple, no, I'm not coming, I'm going out. That's it. Or you can even check now with the wand, you can check whether any cords coming to Earth and Chakra. That's it. I can show another video how a great guru is telling why you must pour milk, why you must pour oil. I can show you that, but I don't want. I don't want to show this, you know, because they say, oh, why this man show this? No, they are Hindus and people get unnecessary. But you start thinking yourself. That's the most important thing, okay? Right. Nowadays from Puchong, Malaysia, about 8 years ago, me and my family was conned and scammed by a famous Malaysian numerologist, come TV personality by a total almost 300K. Yes, these guys in TV, Malaysian TV, they'll put this guy's pay and they'll go down there and they sit down and put numerologists like, oh, whatever come in TV, he must be great, he must be very good. And they start calling him up and give numbers to call him up. You know, how many times I've gone to Malaysian TV, say, come to PVH, nobody wants to do that. You know why? You got to pay for it. So I'm doing it free of charge. No, it's money. You think what? Here, the whole TV is free of charge. They're telling me that, you think what, you're giving free. We are doing a charity award. We are making money. No. So these guys pay to the TV show. And imagine this guy cheated. He's one guy. How many of them would have cheated? You see? Scam by famous Malaysian numerologist, come TV personality by a total amount of 300K. So he pays money there, he comes out and take your money. Prior to the scam, he did our family name changing and according to the numerologist science, which cost me 5K. Each family. Wow. My own family and my brother's family and mom and sister separately. After this episode, my family had been into various turmoil. Sister married on the verge of separation, brother not going to getting married, etc., etc. This was a desperate time that we needed solution and ended up with a numerologist con man for 220. He asked me for sister give 20K, my brother 77K, myself 69K. Oh my God. How gullible people are. You see, they put a fear on you. They put a fear just like that. Religion will put a fear on you. Don't do this, you're going to die. You're going to do something will happen to you. And there's one guy, numerologist, not this guy. He would tell, you go down there, you put something. He said, in 1 week, your father will die if you don't do this puja. The puja is 3,000 ringgit. Seriously, no joke. And this guy said, no, I don't do. The father will die. He will kill them. He will kill them with occult energy. Wow, this guy is so powerful. And then the word spread around. He said he died. They do this. You know what it says? 90% is mind numbers. 2% is God. See how powerful the guy is. 98% is mind numbers. 2% is God. He said, I am God. I can put numbers and tell exactly. So what happened? Now he's dead now. He is dead. He came with us. He wanted to come fight with us. He's dead now. Can you imagine? These are real things, huh? Please understand, huh? It's so sad, my friend. It's so sad that this happened to you. I hope this doesn't happen to any other human being. Because this kind of money is not easy to find. You've got to work very hard to get this money. Even whatever you do, unless you sell it back for this property, then it's fine. You're going to have a debt, money part, money come from another way. You didn't do any investment. In business, you've got to put investment, you've got to find the money, you've got to do so many things. You know? Plus moms and wives' jewelries. The deal was all this money and jewelries would be placed into a special sandalwood case, and then for 9 days, and after that it would be returned back to us. It seemed the currency note and the jewelries placed in the box would remove the dosham, and since once the money is collected back, should be deposited the money in the bank account, the value of multiply and multifold, and the money will come. That means you take the money, you put a special box, he will keep it. After 9 days you do the puja, and he give back to you, and you put in the bank, and the money will double. Okay? Deposit our bank. The value would multiply and multiply fold, while having all the sins and hardship will wash away. Upon reaching the 3rd month, its completion, the man just ignored us. No calls whatsoever. When we reached him, he said more time needed as he had to follow instruction from the Guru from India. So he was buying time each time. We called him, and to our dismay and frustration, he just vanished one day. All we heard was he left to India for ailment treatment. For years later, we managed to catch hold of him through an NGO activist and gathered about 50 other victims from all over the country who came forward together to file complaints and charge him to the court. The case dragged on for almost 3 years now. We are not sure if our counselor whom we hired together is doing a genuine job, or he's playing tantrums on us by accepting his chunk of money from all the accused. Yes. Some will do it. Sometimes you give money, sir, there's no proper documentation. Was it signed? It was a witness, you signed, I'm giving you so much. There's no proof. The lawyer cannot do anything. You go to the court of law, it's all in paper and writing. And witness, and you give money, you might even have to get a stamp by the government. And then you can take action. When you have nothing, you just go and give to him, sir, keep it. That's all. Was it receipt? Did he give a receipt under his company's name or his name? Or his personal name, was ID number written on there? Was the witness? All these are very important when it comes to court case. Nothing else. Don't be a PK. Question, request. I just need to know if you could return back some portion of the stolen money, jewelry. If not, all of you going to be arrested for, or if not all, or would he be arrested for defying the court judgment to pay us back in installment, which he failed to make any single payment till now. For your information, we are doing the FA for you. So sometimes you are just got stolen. How the FA going to help? You're not the only one. There are 50 over people. You see, there are 50 over people. What do you say? Treatment, activists from all over the country and forward together and complain, charge of him the court to charge. All in. So a lot of people you're saying, I can't remember where you said. Okay? Genuine job, chunk of money, accepting. So how to help, sir? He said, I have no money, what are you going to do? Put me in jail? Okay. It's investment of God. I go to jail for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I come back, I put all the money. So many people do that. They go to jail for 3 months. They come back, 6 months. Okay. 6 months jail. 1 in jail. Fine. I come back. Learning point. Whatever spiritual hygiene being taught with Mr.Siva is absolutely true. As for me and my family face this hard lesson by engaging with unwanted so-called spiritual advisor or consultant, we seriously backfired on us a big time. Yes, sir. This is big time. Big time, Seriously. A lot of people are like that. They just come and tell you. First they talk about spiritual, then say we have a land deal, come, pay money, let's do this land deal, I'm buying for you. Because he is cheated by somebody else. I'll sell this product to you, I'll sell that product to you. You're just keeping, you're not even using the product.
On each preparation, as we place the plate in front of the deities, requesting the Lord with utmost love and devotion by chanting these prayers 3 times.
God is hungry.
Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Next, offer prayers to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurattvashe Namaha. And finally, to Lord Krishna. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagathitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Meditate on Lord Krishna by chanting Gayatri mantras or the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Allow the Lord to accept the offering for 5 to 10 minutes. Then ring the bell and thank the Lord for accepting the Naivedya and remove the plate. Ideally, one should think of Krishna while preparing the food. Cleanliness should be maintained and stale food must not be offered. Needless to add that it should be vegetarian food without eggs, onion or garlic.
Some gods are very hungry. I still remember I went to Philippines. There was a hotel. We were staying down there. It's a good 5-star hotel. We were paid for the hotel because of the seminar for about 25 people. We went there, we stayed there. And what happened was, they had lunch. Breakfast provided, lunch provided, dinner provided in the hotel. Breakfast of 25 people was so much of food. And there were people outside the hotel in Philippines were begging for food. No joke. So after lunch, I was a vegetarian, a lot of meal. I went down there, I asked them, at that time, I was a vegetarian. So I asked them, so can I pack the remaining food? The manager came, no, you cannot pack. I said, why? It's our hotel policy not to give food outside. I said, why? We paid for the food. My organizer paid for the food. It's extra food, why can't I do it? He said, no, cannot. I said, why not? I started arguing with him, no? Then he said, okay, sir. Now you must sign a form. He brought a form, he said, you're taking the food outside. If anything happened to these people, whoever eats food, we are not responsible. I said, what kind of bullshit are you talking about? The food is right here. If I eat something wrong, will you be responsible? Pack the food. He packed all the food. I took the food, I walked down and I gave people. Can you imagine how happy they were? They were so happy in Manila. They called everybody, come. They all gave the food. Can you imagine? You're feeding the God. There are people outside there who have got no food to eat. Why don't you think twice? What is wrong? You think your God is hungry? Your God need this kind of food? And all laddu and all kind of stuff, huh? Come on, guys. Start thinking. And maybe something will happen. Some good things will go to your soul, and your soul will appreciate what you have done in this lifetime through your mind. Okay, so the mind can be blocking all the bad thing. So I was there for 3 days. All 3 days, all the excess food I take and gave all these poor people. A lot of food. I'm not joking. A lot of food. Good food. 5-star hotel class food. I get. Eat. I walked down, took the food, went to the streets and get everybody. One guy couldn't walk, one guy was in a wheelchair. So many people, not wheelchair, I mean the other kind of wheelchair. They just put like this, the kind of wheelchair. Not a wheelchair like the high class wheelchair. No, they're on the floor with small plate, with wheels, and they were just putting on the floor. Think about it, man. It's just hungry. People are hungry. If all of people can stop feeding the gods, India won't be hungry. If everybody in India can stop feeding gods, I think India will not be hungry. You know how much of food you waste just giving gods and breaking coconut, hundreds of coconut, just breaking and throwing them away. How much of water you waste? That water is drink. Dr. Sangeeta from Navi, Shiva sir, a spiritual hygiene session was an eye-opener for me. As much of superstition, poverty, really painful, and these people are large in numbers and very much misguided from ages. Now to teach them and bring them back to normal life, poverty-free and happy life. Really want to work for them again. A big issue about chronic drinkers and poor families now. And where to start from working, really very painful. Madam, if you really want to know, get all the wives. Get all the wives of these poor people and teach them PVH, teach them divine fire, give them a wand, start blazing away and burning away all the negative energy from the home, from everything. You see a changes in 6 months. But start doing. Somebody must do it. Don't forget about the men. Kick them out. Bring all the women. I'm sure the women are drinking, they're not smoking. They are not European ladies. European ladies can smoke and drink. Not all, huh? But Indian ladies, I don't think they smoke and don't drink. Okay? Call them everybody. Have a thing. Just 2-3 hours. Go and sit down with them and start teaching them. Divine fire. Take the wand. Heal themselves. Heal the husband. Do divine fire for the house. Do divine fire for the whole colony. Something will change. Definitely. Start doing, madam. Life can be poverty free. Yes. If all the husbands stop drinking and stop smoking, you know how much of money they spend on smoking and drinking and eating pan? A lot of money spent. If they can save a lot of money every month. Okay? Mr. Raju Naik from Hyderabad. My name is Sri SRN. I joined a spiritual life in year 1995. First I learned yoga, then I joined Reiki. I paid money and learned the techniques. I paid 2,000 rupees in the year. That's a lot of money in 1996. I joined in pranic healing in the year 7 to, wow, that's a long time. We were there more than 10 years. Oh, then 20 years, I'm sorry. Wow. For each course I paid and learned. Organization charged me Rs 90 to 50,000. I paid from 900 to 50,000 rupees. I attended all courses in the name of levels. They collected in the year 200,000 in year 2001, Rs 12,000 rupees. Why? I benefit little compared to PVH. Main teacher concept are good, but the chelas concept are not advisable. I went, attended Om Shanti Brahma Kumaris, Osho. Whenever I went, I found only one thing. Marketing, collection of money, particularly in temples. Once I went, Gulbarga, Khaja, Bande, Nawaz Mosque, which is half an hour. They looted me, Rs 400, from flower boy to Mulya priest. Whenever I went in the name of God, they are cheating the people. They are not having original spiritual knowledge in the name of God, creating fear, NLP programs, looting the society. No organized teaching about food. Yes, no. No one teach about food. No. Even the dietitian will tell you to eat fruits. The dietitian will tell you to eat lemon. Yes. The doctor will tell you, go and have lemon. It's good for your body. Or take amala. What to eat and what not to eat. Siva sir is doing good service to mankind. I am spreading PVH. I want a PVH teacher to spread PVH lifelong. Yes, anybody can be a PVH teacher. As long as you do not do the old things. If you do PVH teacher and you start doing other healing modalities, you cannot be a teacher. You can be a volunteer, you can be a healer. But no, there are rules that we follow. We have enough of all of these things. Because people come, they get marketing, and then they start doing acupressure for the people. They just want people to come to the place. Because they can't teach for free. PVH teach for free. And by teaching free, people come, and then they introduce, oh, I do acupuncture. Like a problem I come, it's much better than this. No more. So we are not giving any more teachers qualities to people who are doing any other healing modalities. This is final. You're doing Reiki, do Reiki. No problem. You want to heal a patient for PVH, heal. But not be a teacher. You have too much a problem. Too much a problem. It's very important. As long as you are doing any healing modality, you cannot be a PVH teacher. You're stopping now. Okay? So let all teachers in PVH who are listening understand this. You be there, no problem. You can heal anybody, you can be a volunteer, but not teach. Some people are not teaching, they think, yes sir, I cannot teach sir, because I am teaching, this is my livelihood. Yes, please. But they send people who cannot heal, they send to us. They send to us, sir, they got black magic, please heal. In Reiki, they don't teach black magic. In many healing modalities, they don't talk about black magic and black magic removal, neither you talk about white magic. No curse. They don't know what to do with curse. They say, put a shield around you. Protect that. Cannot be. It's already inside. How can you pull a shield around you when it's already inside? I want to teach her lifelong. In terms of money, if I calculate the money compared to other institutions, it is difficult to pay for all these classes. See, He's saying he cannot pay the money. The class is heavy. It's impossible to pay. He had so many classes. 121 classes as of today. Can you imagine? For the past 25 years journey, I did not saw anyone like Siva sir. He revealed all tricks, teachings, techniques to develop the human race. I feel this is all the participants' luck. Those who are watching Facebook live classes, Siva sir is giving us promotion to all of us. We are all the luckiest soul. God, nature chosen us. Thank you, Siva sir. You are showing right path. I love you, sir. I love you too. You see, when people like that, they've gone across. They've been to many healing modalities and they see it happening. Understand? You can't even see the guru. Somebody was telling me they can't even reach there. And they have a problem fixed. No, don't see it. Because they cannot cure you. They make it so great. You come near me, you're something super. You must pay me the money. You pay money, you're great. So how about the fellows who cannot even pay money? Can't even pay 10 ringgit to go and learn? How? How about those people who can't afford? How the whole family can come PVH class. When I started the class in India, we used to give free food. Today we cannot afford to give food. Not that we don't want to give. We cannot afford. Some people come and tell me, so I will sponsor the food, but you must tell my name. Sorry, we don't do that. You must mention my name and my family or providing all the food. You must put somewhere. I said, sorry. One guy came to me, no, I'll pay for the whole hall. But you must put down there, this hall was provided by this man and his family. So I'm sorry, we don't do that. Sorry. Let God knows what you do. Not the whole world know. That's all. Your soul will be rewarded upstairs when you go up. You don't have to get all this reward locally. It's all don't work. And people forget you. Okay? Right. Priya from Singapore. Kindly explain how best to maintain spiritual hygiene when we are required to participate. Madam, as I told him, just go and join them lah. Don't create unnecessary problems. Don't go and fight. I don't believe in this. Don't just go and be yes sir. And you come on and do your work. You cannot fight, madam. You cannot fight and you should not fight. Let them do what they want. Just put the fire lah. That's all. Okay? How best environment friendly method of removing statues and triggers. Okay? Madam, when you want to remove all of the things, go somewhere, put the ground and bury them. Say, Mother Earth, take back your material. We give you back to you. Everything comes from Mother Earth. Whether it's going to be from clay or granite. You know how much granite is now in the temples and houses of people? How many mountains have gone? That granite has to work on Mother Earth. Why you take it out and make temples? You know, when I go to South India, some people say 1,000 pillar temple. 1,000 pillars. Now there's nothing there. One guy started, another temple followed. Another temple followed. There are maybe 5 or 6 or maybe even more than that buildings of just 100,000 pillars. For what? What's the reason? What's the reason? How many mountains are wasted? How many are wasted to bring it there? For what? Just a pillar? To say I got 100 iron cowl tomb, 1,000 pillar temple I have. No temple, nothing, just pillars. That's all. Pillars. That's all. You can't even sit down there. Why? How many mountains are chopped down for that? How much of manpower wasted? My autistic son finds comfort in being Durga Ma in his home. He goes to the altar when he is scared and told me not to remove the herb. Up to you, madam. You feel comfortable, that's all. Something you grow up with, that's all. Grow up, I feel nice. At the same time, when you're given some of the nature picture, then he will feel the nature is much more beautiful. That's all. You grow up a small child in that picture, then he gets used to it, that's all. You can do whatever you want, madam. Then allow him to slowly accept the new concept. Yes. When a cremation or cemetery, I get severe headache. Yes. And vomit sometimes. You are not supposed to go to, many people are not supposed to go to crematorium or cemetery because the energy can be lots of souls there. Lots and lots of souls there. And they will affect people. That's why for Indian people, they tell you, you should not go to crematorium, you should not go to cemetery. They'll affect you in many, many different ways. That's all. Okay, yes. And vomit sometimes. I started bleeding. This happens at certain temples as well. Yes, madam, you're super sensitive. You cannot go to negative places. How and why does it happen? How is very spiritual hygiene? And second, thank you, sir. Don't go. Bless you for opening up the minds. You are the real PK. I've been talking all before PK, madam. I've been talking about all these people here. Listen to me, madam. You cannot go to these places. You're super sensitive. You get all the negative. Now you know, they'll tell you you are negative, but that place is super negative. You must become stronger. You must become stronger and stronger. Then you can walk into dark places or negative places. That's all. Good. Anonymous India. Do you have any protocols for PVH? Are PVH followers involved in doing BM or sending dark energy? Now let me tell you something. Let me clarify these PVH followers. Let me clarify. I have a class, everybody put a name, and they have the WhatsApp group. But that doesn't mean they are followers. They can do whatever they want. We don't have a group. We don't have a number for you. Neither we say you must pay monthly, so much money monthly. We don't do all of these things. We don't do any of these things. You are free to practice yourself. Some people change. Some people are half change. Some people are 1/3 change. Some people are 10% change. Some will not change. So there's no protocol. If you become a teacher, then we have protocols. Normal member, I don't even call members. I don't even call followers. You just follow, you follow. That's all. We don't tell you, oh, you must follow. You're not an organization selling cards or pictures. You benefit, you follow. You have a badge. You put the badge, you benefit, good. Don't benefit, throw it away. Or give back to me, I refund the money. Finish. Simple as that. Because you can be so negative, this thing will not work. Because you're still going back to all the dark energy. How can we help you? So you must start doing something. It's not easy to be spiritual. It's very easy to be religious. Spirituality and religion are two different things. Doing puja to a stone, to a picture, to an animal picture is easy. But being spiritual is difficult. Verbal hygiene, two different things. Do we have any guidelines or strict protocol rules to follow and practice PVH? No. If you want to be a follower, then we will give you guidelines what you should do, what you should not do. Like there are codes of conduct, their sanity, their trustworthiness, their oath, their pledge, their commitment. No. Everybody is doing for their own soul. Your parents, your karma. We will not give any one of these to anybody. This is not like a group, like a cult. We are not a cult. A cult has that. You can't do this. You must get up before sunrise. You must do it. No. You change yourself by doing the divine fire for yourself, doing the soul fire, soul divine fire for that. Things will change. I'm being a divine fire. I am that purity God. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul, that itself will start changing. With I am. All the white magic work. You keep on doing that, things will start to change. You will follow the divine way, the way of nature. That we can guarantee, that's all. We don't follow, cannot. Each other in PVH. If no, sir, please disclose the protocol today and give all the piece of, give them a piece of this music. But there are incidents where warns and reveal such incidents and sick mentally for people who don't have any right to continue with PVH. Yes, sir, we don't tell them to stop. There are people who have left us, who have gone away, yes. They're doing something more. Yes, anybody is free to go. We cannot tell, no, you must follow this. We cannot do that. We will never do that. We cannot do that. Okay, sir? You are supreme in PVH and today is part of the spiritual hygiene. Please send such person. Yes, sir, I can do it anytime. I can even deactivate all the ones they're using. Very simple, very easy. But that's not my intention. My intention, you're a soul. There is a lot of room for each and every one to change. There's lots of room for me to change. I will have to change. We all have to change in many, many ways. People complain about everybody to me, oh, this person doing that you're not taking action. I said, it's not my duty action. Let the divine take care of that. I am a divine child. I am just an instrument to help God to propagate His teaching. Some will change, some will not change. Some will still have pictures in the car, some pictures in the pendant. I can guide that. Like this girl, she came with a problem. I saw the picture. She changed. Good girl. Very good girl. You know what she put? She put a sun. Sunrise. The father of our solar system. The father gives everything of each and every planet. That's why we put in a profile picture. When people send me pictures of that, I have no mood to heal anybody. I tell them, madam, don't waste my time, madam. Go and change your profile picture. You change, I will heal you. Simple that. See? She changed immediately. Now this is what I expect from people. Even when PVH teachers are having all of that, tell them, you don't change, you please leave. You're still from the old ways. We cannot help you. It gets very complicated. It gets very complicated. It gets very complicated. You can be a volunteer, no problem. You can be an organizer, no problem. But we don't want you to change. I still remember I get a big class. in Kannur in Kerala. Big class in Kannur. And then the guy who organized it, the guy who funded the hall now, he must come. He's a gold merchant, full of gold. You want to find gold? Go to Kerala. You know why? All the Keralites are working in Arab and Abu Dhabi and Arab and Kuwait and all. They send a lot of money back and they invest some gold. And they take the gold back and something. After all the thing, he's giving me a present. Give me a present, So then I went to open a present. He gave me the Bhagavad Gita. You funny fellow. The next day we had a class. We covered and with a sprint test of 7 guys. Everybody sprint on test. It was covered. They didn't know what was inside. And I opened and said, see, it's Bhagavad Gita. Your soul don't accept it. Your mind accepts it. Because somebody put it on your mind, not on your soul. And somewhere there in the picture, I got to find out. I got to find the picture. Okay? Right, sir? Thank you. My friend, if it really needs to happen, we will do it. Don't worry. We will do it. When really it needs to happen, we will do it. Okay? Right. Wisdom. Sir, please take us to Borobudur when COVID-19 started. Yes, madam. In fact, we had three trips. One for Spanish-speaking people. We had one, supposed to be. And North Indian people. One we had for Tamil Nadu people in May. And one we had for Singaporean people in June. All we cannot go because of COVID. But we had one before that. That was for whom? Singapore people. We had one. We had a small group. I was going, they want to come. I said, okay, come. There's one somewhere in February for Malaysians or something like that. So you can join them also in February. So we're not sure what's going to happen. In fact, we already booked everything. So hopefully when they open, we'll take. We suppose they're going, supposed to push forward in August. So we are not sure yet. In fact, we booked the date. We're not really sure yet what's going to happen in August. Okay? Right. Now, Tyagarajan Ratanam, I have a question. You said, do not let Guru Swami touch the ajna. However, people will get into trance. They touch the ajna and put the vibhuti. Yes, sir. That's where it is. It's enter that. They put go off. That's all. That's where. That's fine. That is to remove the trance. And sometimes to also put the trance. To put the trance to do that and remove the trance also. It's like entering another soul inside. That's all. They touch the ajna and they touch like that. They put. To enter the soul, they do that. To remove the soul, they do that also. So this is the entry point of your subconscious mind. It's such a moment and something enters inside. So please don't let anyone touch. Whether you're going to be in trance. Don't go in trance. Why you want to go in trance? You want another soul to come to your body and talk nonsense? Why? Why you want to share your body with somebody else? Learn PVH and you start doing yourself in the proper way. Let the divine guide you. Let the spiritual guides, helpers, teachers, let them all guide you to do the right path. Simple. Okay? Right. Hindumati Rajendran Samban. Hi sir, good day to you. I understand hygiene now after you explain in detail. It really makes sense and logic. Yes, madam. If only people can start thinking logically, everything will look logic. But you're not allowed to think logically. That's all. You're not allowed to think logically. That's all. All the fact very, very acceptable, sir. I wish to change my prayer altar. Can you guide me how to change and what produce to follow? Daily sense. I change the altar. Thank you. Madam, we have a very nice one. In fact, when we finish all the spiritual hygiene, we will put another one down there. We will talk about how people change and then we will do something good. And don't worry, we'll guide you. Okay? We're giving posters, PVH posters for people who change the all. We're giving it free of charge. Everybody who change the posters, we're giving free of charge. Of course, if you want to give gratitude, you can give gratitude. No problem. We put down there and people have changed. In fact, we've given over 150 over posters in India. People have shown pictures of their changing their altars. If you don't change the altars, you have to buy it. You have to purchase it and keep it. That's how we work, okay? Now, can you guide us how to change the altar procedure to follow daily basis? Bless Mother Nature. Read all of Divine Fire, Divine for the Sun, do Divine Fire of Mother Nature, madam. Somebody was sending me a video from Bhavana. She got the posters and she started putting and started doing, madam. It has been raining every day in New Delhi. She said that. From the day it was no rain for 1 week, When the posters arrived, she put all the posters and she put the one on Mother Nature outside wall and it started raining. 4 days, raining throughout. She claims that, huh? I'm not claiming. She's saying that, huh? Remember, we are just saying what other people are saying, huh? I'm not claiming this, huh? She's the one translating it. Okay? Good. Narendra Singh, when we show affirmation to our soul, how will we do to repeat reading? Do we repeat reading? I mean, sometimes we are in a hurry, look at the pages, expect soul to read. Got doubt about it. Yes, sir, if you want in a hurry, read it, or just say to yourself, no problem. Sometimes once your cord's free, once your aura is strong, your antakarana is big, your divine cord is big, you don't even have to read. You're already connected. The reading is the connection. So once you're connected, you don't have to read, but you must practice spiritual hygiene. Then you maintain that. I am not saying you must keep on reading every day. Sometimes you got to keep on reading. Look at the universe, say, oh divine son, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one word is enough. For a start, you must say, oh divine son, you are the father of the universe. You must say a lot of things. But when it comes to a point where you're connected, say, thank you, dear son. Thank you, thank you. You are our life. You are the product of everything. Thank you. That's enough. Mother, thank you, mother. You are everything for everybody. Thank you. For a start, you do it properly. Once you're connected, they say hello, hi, that's it. Enough. Okay, guys? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Huh? Jignesh Kamdar, hello, sir. I really feel blessed because in this lifetime, I got opportunity to come out from old belief system. I follow PVH from 2012 onwards, but not understand meaning of spiritual hygiene and follow Kuldevi and Kuldeva parallel with PVH. Yes, that's what people do. It's been a long time. He's also a teacher, he's an organizer. So I cannot change people. So how about protocol? I don't give protocol. You have to change yourself. A time will come, my friend. You must change naturally. I can't put a king. I change. Don't change. Leave. I cannot do that. It's not the right way. But all practice of following Kuldev, this practice does not give me the peace of my mind and surrounding. And daily obstacles come to my family, life and business. But after attending PVH online, all classes in this lockdown, I'm feeling I got opportunity to work out my own self and change my old habits and belief into real divine path for soul. Now I remove every picture of an ideal from my home and office. Now I'm so lucky that I got blessed poster from PVH India. Now my daily prayer is sleep and learning how to manifest abundance of money. Yes, do that. How can I get more money? Bless. Start doing that. Go and learn. Some technique will come and trick will come and you'll start doing. Wealth and service in help humanity and Mother Earth in this lifetime. I speak a lot in sleep. So kindly help how to control this. Okay? No problem, no problem. Don't worry about it. That. Maria, it's okay. You're just conversing with somebody else. That's all. As long as good is fine. Sir, I wonder if there are layers in the spirit where you remove BM. All BM is removed from the original point that BM is created. Sometimes it's not only the point where we remove the BM from the guy who's doing it, we also go and heal. The connection is coming to these people. All tantrics are not doing themselves, they are having inner world connection. The inner world connection will come to them and they will start. At all different levels. First level, second level, third level, fourth level, until 11th level. Okay. Some levels will be just soul connection. Some connection will come from tantric, from the past lives. Tantric will be out there in the inner world, they will come and give you the thing to do with black dark energy. So different levels. So we go and clean it right from the point of origin, from the inner world. That's why I'm telling everybody, please be careful when you remove black magic. You're not dealing with one man. You're dealing with a bunch of people. It's like tattoos. Tattoos got connection from the inner world. And the inner world is not small. It's not one person. It's a group of people. Put a Nazi symbol. All the Nazis could also be from the inner world. And they are looking around to connect them, to give them the energy to become a Nazi. That's why I'm telling everybody. So please stop playing the fool. Removing black magic is not that easy. You must have divine connection. Divine must connect to you as required. So please be careful. Okay, guys? Understand? Okay. Thank you. Are they one after another? Yes, there could be many. Could be many connections. A tattoo can have many connections. So these guys are doing tantric, they are causing connection. They are asking connection to come. It's all about connection from the inner world. Whether it's voodoo or anything, they will pray. Even all the priests they put in the homa, they're calling. The homas are calling people. So whoever comes is the purity of the people who are doing the practice. How pure you are, that's when this will come. If you're not pure, all the rubbish will come. That's all. Finish. Rubbish. You have rubbish things, you pray to snake. What's going to come to you? You pray to something like that. What's going to come to you? All dark energy. All tantric energy. All tantric. That's all. There's no divine. Did you pray to a flower? Did you pray a nature being who comes to give nature the love? Do you pray to love and compassion and kindness? Huh? You pray to something. I cannot say that. I can't say. My lips are tight to some extent. Okay. In fact, I'm talking too much. I'm not allowed to talk so much. Okay. Hi, sir. We almost changed totally after coming to PVH. Almost changed. Totally. Okay, still got something, huh? You have done through all those stupid stuff you mentioned yesterday. Praying to men, siddhas, samadhis. Samadhis are where people die, they bury them. The dargah is the same thing. Samadhis, Indian people. This guy died for some reason, they close, dead. And they all pray them. Hoping the soul is still there. Okay? Literally washing one's leg to purify ourselves. All kind of things except animal sacrifice. Oh, all done, huh? We have lost so much of money for this. If anything good happens, we think it's because of these gurus. If anything bad happens, we think that the guru has had saved us and only gave a little trouble. But when I think of all that now, I feel ashamed. Wonder how our mind doesn't work when we are there, when we are so desperate. Yes, madam. When they're desperate, everything happens to the bad side and they are there to catch you and take everything from you because you're desperate. Money is not a question. The more desperate you are, the more money you're going to lose. And you're willing to pay. You sometimes even borrow money to pay from people. Really, sir, if not PVH, our goal in this lifetime would have been searching gurus one after another to find solution to our problem, which never happened. We are very thankful to you and PVH that you have reprogrammed our thoughts form. We still have problems, but we face that differently. First, we accept, bless, and ask for nature help, and solution definitely comes in some way. Yes, balance your karma. The solution will come. If you don't balance the karma, the solution is not going to come. You have to balance your karma. Ask forgiveness. Practice. Feed somebody. Feed a bird. Feed a man. So how much of money you have given, man? Can you feed a man? How many men you can feed? It's interesting to know how many men you can feed. The man who lost money as the numerologist, 300,000K. How many people can you could have bought a house in Malaysia, beautiful house at that time, and have a class. So this house will be my family's gift for classes for yoga or something like that, or teaching children, free tuition. Start. Sometimes people greed can go somewhere, you know. Same thing. I think that the guy we're talking about, I'm talking about another guy. You know what happened to this guy? Same thing. I think it must be the same numerologist. Took him 1,000 ringgit to have an appointment with him. After appointment, he told him, you must give me 51,000 ringgit. I will put them in a box and I'll do puja for 108 days. After you come, I'll give the money back to you. 51,000 ringgit. These people were struggling to do business. They have no money. They borrowed money and gave it to him and put it in the box, whatever it is. And he went missing. It was the same case. He was 51,000. Those people were much, much more. How gullible can you become? So where's God? Everybody is balancing the karma. Find a way to balance the karma in the proper way. That's all. Simple and easy. It's truly experience of nature comes immediately to protect us. Thank you, Siva, for all his teaching. I wish all the people in the world, especially India, change their heart, old thought form to lead a happy life. Yes. Too much. Too much. Too much. Bhavana, New Delhi. I want to share this with you all. As many of us are Hindus, believers in getting pujas and path upya done. It happened 2 years back when my mother-in-law was very sick, cancer advanced stage. My sister-in-law and father-in-law decided to get Maha Murtuja Japa done for her. Since they were staying here with us, my father-in-law asked me to organize it. While I do not allow any of these religious practices, I had to get it done. As my father-in-law wanted it to happen, thinking it will improve her health. Now here goes the story. I went to the mandir and asked the Pandit Ji. He said, Madam, how many japas do you want to do? Because depending on the number of japas, it has all to have different rates. So basically, it was a package. The more chanting mantras and by more Pandit, the more cost of starting from Rs 11,000 to 51,000 rupees. Maybe more also. Now I asked the Pandit Ji if this will make my mother-in-law better. To which he said, neither it will improve her health or else she will go in peace. So I asked my father-in-law again if he wants. And then he said, yes, do it for Rs 31,000 rupees. And we had given her food. We have given food for all the 5 pandits during these 3 days, plus money for prasad, laddus. So the deal was done. We had to go on the first day to take salka, means oath, that when the final days of culminations of japas. Now when we went on the last day, I also had to do some pujas upon returning from the temple. I felt very sick and had tearing headache. I also felt I was saying things which I am not supposed. It was not me. So I knew something is wrong. And it was a soul. I immediately messaged Siva sir. I still remember that time he immediately read my message and asked me to call him. Sure, he knew even before we are saying that it was a dark energy issue. And he wondered how come I got into it. So he asked me why I did and where did I go. I told sir I had gone to a Maha Puja and behest of my father-in-law. Sir told me that you know what you have done. He said that we have made a pact with the inner world to take her away. The mantras, I have made a pact. I don't even remember what I said. This must be my other self, not Mr. the other self. I told her that, you know, you have done. He said that we have made a pact with the inner world to take her away. I was shocked, not knowing all of this. Also, he said, you have souls with you. So I requested sir for help and help me by neutralizing the pact and elevating the souls with me. Now, this is to be noted. That evening, out of nowhere, she fell straight on her back, making huge noise like a thud. And we went running and thinking something bad happened. But she was fine. Not even a single bone broke, even while she was so weak with 38 kgs of weight, like a skeleton. And she would have surely died on that evening, but had not been for Siva sir, who helped her remove the pack. We can never forget it, sir. Though you never believe, I made her read forgiveness. Those days in general also went very hard on me, with so much of negative disease energy that used to drain me out and make me feel low. Sir was always there for me. Whenever I called him, he gave me such help. Today I want to tell all as so many people believe in this Maha Japa to do this puja. They feel it's the most powerful mantra and that can bring back people from the dead. Bullshit. Holy shit. Japa shit. Do not know how true this is, but I surely know when they die, they will be stuck in this inner world. Nowhere to go, just wandering, and there will not be any divine light in the world. Yes, you'll be hanging around. These mantras will catch you and keep you. You'll be part of the inner world. And they might use you to go and do dark energy for people. You become the slave, the dark energy slave. Remember this, huh? Don't do funny things. Yes, sir. Many, many thanks for enlightening us about this knowledge and being a guiding force in all our lives. I wish each of us understand and change themselves from within, not just to see this testimonial session or class, but forever in their life. These learning are for our soul. Can never express in words what you mean to me, sir. Even emotionally, you helped me come out. I kept on ranting through out away from airport to city, and just like that, sharing with you, I became better. You are our divine angel, dear sir. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I remember she called me from the airport, and I was talking with the airport. Oh, I was in the airport. She helped me. I kept on running through on the way to the airport to city. Like Dr. Mahindra Kumar. Wow. Lot of time, huh? You know, I've got a good battery that lasts so long. You know, this phone has got 5,100 mAh. It's lasting until now. Okay? I hope it doesn't break down. Let me finish. Sir, thank you for the online classes which you are taking till date, which will enhance our knowledge regarding PVH doctrine and our body, mind, and especially about our soul. I've taken PVH teachers training in Kolkata and help patients to cure themselves by PVH wand and affirmation. I am a mechanical engineer. Wow, just like me. By profession, but pushed by divine into healing, which I never thought of. My question to you, sir, is it any close soul departed in this world, say mother, that pray for her? No, sir, all are fine. There's nobody there, you're fine. Pray Richard. Because, no. Once they go to count somebody, nothing will Richard. Finish, gone, done. You move on. You pray for people around here. Once they go to count somebody, all severed, all ties, all gone. They may be reborn again in your family as a children, as a child, as a daughter or son. That's all. Okay, but not. They don't have to do any more pujas and it's all gone. Okay. Because we do not know if the soul has taken birth or not. The birth takes from them, will then the prayer reach them? Second question is that if anyone needs your help regarding money and we help them and they promise to return back the installment, but after taking money, never do. Yes, sir. One is yes. Sometimes they don't have money to give you. Please do it. Take the wallet check. Can I give money? When you ask money, give something and say thank you very much. Let's say that's your 10,000 rupees. Okay. Give 500 rupees and say, this is all I have this time. Take and go. And then he will never come back. Ask him when you're going to pay me. I say, okay. Then goes off. Or give 1,000 rupees. That's all. Sometimes that is the whole trouble. They cannot pay you back. They are in bigger problems. So please understand. Teach him to come out of the problem. Ask him to do all of these things. Give forgiveness. Remove the black magic. Maybe something will change. People never help and never really need it. This has happened to me. Yes, it has happened to me also, sir. Not only you. Okay. Please guide. Happened to me also, okay? I'm just like you. I've given so much money to people. Even one in PVH. People come and cry. One lady came crying to me. She said the son is going to sit for aeronautical engineering in China. He's studying. But no money to pay the fees. He can't take the exam. She came to class 2 days. Sir, she said, sir, please give me 15,000 ringgit. I paid the money. Never came back after that. Missing. Gone. I said, I did my good. I did my best to help his children, your son, to go to his exam. Let it be. You can also pay me 200 ringgit every month. 200 comes 50 ringgit, 50,000 ringgit every day, every month, one time. Pay me whatever you can, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now I pay you 500 ringgit. That's all. That is a great karma for you for balancing karma. Okay? Now, sometimes people have to do that. Those I have no money at all. I cannot pay you. Pay whatever you can. 1,000 rupees. Whatever you can, you pay. And things are gone. Pay 200 rupees. 200 ringgit for sir. I pay 200. I bank it 200 ringgit for you, sir, every month. See how? This is how you have to change. You can borrow money from people. Sometimes you cannot pay back. But do something about it. Do whatever you can. Okay? It's very important. Okay? So how healing angel is different from gurus? Gurus are men, living and man, eating all things and talking shit. They are gurus. Angels are angels. My God. Why won't Guru guide us? Please support us in misguiding us. You decide lah. After all my class I'm talking to you, you want to say Guru or the angels? Please lah. Angels are so high up. They are not human form. They are beyond human form. You cannot imagine. You can't see them. They're so high. You have to, if you want to see them, you're going to die. When you die, your light must be strong enough to see their light. When you're dark, you cannot see them. They are much higher. Okay, sir? Please don't complicate that. Gurus, I'm not saying all gurus are bad. Every guru who do not promote himself is good. They teach the good things. Not pray to this thing and pray that time, do mantras. And, no. He's just teaching what he's been taught to. What people teaching, he's teaching. That's all. Okay? Right. Rajendran, Malaysia. My son, Sudarshan, artistic child, has been adopted to Lord Ganesha, hoping can clear his karma. Who's going to clear Lord Ganesha? His head is cut. Put another elephant. Who's going to clear his karma? Huh? He sometimes becomes hyperactive, still biting, shouting his father, mother, and never hear him. Whoever near him. He showed FA, and do it makes it very hard to control him. But we thought the connection, adoption to Lord Ganesha might affect him. Yes, sir. You say God Ganesha, what is there? It's all man-made gods. Huh? All man-made. People follow. That's all. Go back and see how the thing happened. It's a story of father Shiva and mother Shiva and cutting the head and putting elephant. Why don't you put the head back again? Why find elephant head? And you put a whole head there. My son, okay, I am God. I'll put the same head again. That's all. Why go and find an elephant and put a head? What happened? Can I put the same head again? I'll go find an elephant head. Then elephant head. Baby elephant. Come on lah. They make stories to protect the elephant lah. So India elephant is protected. This elephant we pray Ganesha. See a monkey, Hanumanji. Go Africa, they shoot elephant, cut the tusk and sell. See the monkey, they eat them. So please disconnect the connection. Ask your son next time, please sit down madam, we do it. Wow. Banyak lah. Madam, why you put so much lah madam? Never ending lah this story. People must go to work tomorrow lah. Ayo, cannot. Continue tomorrow. Too much. I think 10 will be more than enough. Because we talk so many things. You see, my husband, family still pray to Ayah. Ayah means, it's kind of God. We have a knife, would have got some kind of a whip, and drink alcohol, smoke. This is what Ayah is called. They cut goat sometimes for sacrifice, chicken, they give, regularly. They have a temple in their house. And my children and husband attend all prayers. My husband also prays Sai Baba. Pray Sai Baba, who's a vegetarian, pray this. See how so complicated. Okay. Baba, he doesn't allow me to remove the photos from my altar. I'm totally lost over all of them. Please, madam, don't worry about them, madam. You take care of your soul. Elevate yourself. When you come time, you just go up, madam. Don't worry about them, madam. You got only 10, you got only one. You got only karma balance with 1, 2 of your children, that's all. Husband, no more karma, the family karma. Only 1, 2 children if you have, you got karma to balance. Not much, man. 10, 20, 30, 40%. So balance that. Don't worry about what he's doing, what the family is doing. Just go and stand there and follow there and come back, madam. You cannot change. People cannot be changed. Okay, man. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. We cannot do this today. So much. Wow. What happened? Why you put so many, madam? Too much, madam. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. It's very late for everybody because it's 10:45 now. You guys have to go to work. I'm sure we'll go up at 11:30 to finish the whole thing. Of course, some Indian people have no problem. But Malaysian people have to go to work tomorrow. I got to go to work tomorrow. You've got a problem at the side. I got to go early morning and settle it. Okay? Right, guys. All of you guys, all of you say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to the cosmic beings of Borobudur, Devaraja Borobudur, all the holy angels, cosmic angels, holy beings, our cosmic beings, to all our spiritual guides, helpers and teachers, to all the healing angels, to the great karmic God. Thank you. Thank you for this teaching. Thank you for this guidance. Thank you for this knowledge. Thank you for protection. Thank you for this great guidance. Thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God designs. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God designs. God, thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you all tomorrow, depending on what we have to do. Let's see, okay? Thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you very much.